And good morning. Excuse me. Wow. Guess what? We're on the last day of February. Did it fly by? I think it flew by. It kind of flew by for me. And today's topic is we're going to talk about boosting your sales in March and how to kind of tie them into some events because March does have some stuff going on. So if we can tie those in there, that's what we're going to talk about because, the better that we can get out there and market ourselves, the better we will be. March is full of opportunities, and it doesn't matter if you're running spiritware stores or selling custom goods or offering rhinestone shirts or whatever. There's built-in reasons for people to buy, and the trick is getting them to buy. So we're going to do what we can to connect those products to what's already on their mind. So that's going to be today's topic. Now, if it's your first time here or a long time here, and know who you are, where you're from, what's in your cup, and what the weather is like in the area. I have a coffee in my cup. It is going to get up to 60 degrees. Yay. But we have red flag warnings and wind storm warnings. And so it's going to be trash outside because wind ruins everything. Wind ruins everything. I cannot stand the wind. There's nothing you can do to defend it. And it is, when you saw 60s and then see that, it's just not good. And then 5 things. Remember we talked on Monday, on Wednesday, making our brain dump list. Has everybody done that? Don't sit there and agree with me when you know you haven't, you slacker. Why haven't you done that? As we go through with this, we got to get stuff rocking and rolling with it. So I've been making a list, checking it twice. I'm pretty sure it's going to be naughty and nice. So I have DTF transfers that need to get done this morning. I have a store to finish up. That's going to be the big one that we're going to do today. Stickers that need to go out, temporary tattoos that need to go out, and I think we've finished up with moving DTF transfers over. So that's what we got on our list. What are your 5 things that you are going to do today? And remember, sharing's caring. If you know somebody that is going to come and need that boost in March, go share this. Go hit that share button. Hit it. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe. Do all that. Let's check in and see how people are doing. Barb, good morning to you. North Central Minnesota, where it's 29. Wintry mix, windy. Yeah, we're getting that wind. Trash. Water in the cup. 5 things. March schedule, laser material test, 3D printing, add drawers to cutting table cubes, cut labels. Barb's got a great day ahead of her. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you, my friend. Hi, Chuck from Barb, and hi, Barb back from Chuck. Rena, good morning, everyone. Coffee Goods Brewing. It's 60 degrees there in SoCal. So, it's 6:30 in the morning, 60 degrees. We'll get to that later today. Kelly, good morning. Thanks for checking in. Jeff, morning all. Feels like 35 out, but sunny. That's always plus. Sun makes everything better. Diet Wild Cherry Pepsi in the cup. And you haven't finished it yet, so kudos to you, Jeff. 5 things. Once ink shows up, install and print. 3D print, 3D model done. Look for new 3D printer. Ooh, what you looking at, Jerry? Or Jeff, are you leading something multi? What the hell? Multi-print, multicolor, multi-whatever? Or are you just a single one? What are you doing with? Barb says it flew by. I think it did too, compared to how January was. And like right now, yesterday I felt so off because I tried to get so much done, and it was a 0 day. Like technically, it wasn't a 0 day because there was stuff that came in that will be taken care of today. There was stuff that came in that needs to be invoiced that didn't get invoiced over there. But I looked this morning and I'm like, oh, there wasn't sales yesterday. What's going on? And I talked to 3 different people yesterday, and 3 different people said that was the slowest February that they ever had, and that they don't know if they're going to be able to make payroll on the next pay period. I'm like, really? Like, yeah. They're like, usually we start picking up. January's a little off. February, by the second week of February, we'll pick back up and we're good. They're like, that has not happened yet this year. So how are you doing? How is your February compared to year over from there? And this isn't just to brag. If you're like, I'm busy as hell, awesome. This isn't to be like, oh no, we're not. This is to be real because, hey, our February was slower than this year than what it was last year by a lot. And when I start looking at, factors that were in it, I start looking at some of our bigger customers and what they were ordering, and they're ordering fractions of what they ordered before. And so reaching out and talking with them, they're slow. So when they're slow, we're slow. So that's that. But if you're slow, it's to show you are not alone. There's people out there that are slow. There's people out there that are contemplating closing things down. There are people out there laying people off. There are people reducing their employees' hours. There are other people out there expanding. There are other people out there looking to hire. There are other people that had their best time ever. So, or best February ever. So there's a lot going on. Just seeing where you fall on that. Rena hi, says hi to Barb and Chuck. Good morning, Barb from Jeff. Good morning, Rita from Jeff. And Jenny's stopping in. Morning, everyone. Renee, morning, Chuck, Barb, Rita, Jeff, and Todd. 40 on the way to 52 in high winds. We get 60 in high winds. So even worse. Even worse. Water in the bottle, coffee brewing. Morning, Jenny. Hi, Rena, Jeff, and Kelly from Barb. And hi, Rena and Jenny from Barb. And howdy, Renee from Jeff. Good morning, Renee, Jenny, Jeff. And Kelly's getting her hellos into hi, Barb, Renee, and Rena. Alex, thanks for checking in. Super coffee brewing, working my 30 items, about 40 degrees. Woof. I'm starting 2025 March 1st. I will agree with that. I will 100% agree with that. Let's start at March 1st. Alex, yeah, February. Ouch. Okay, good to know what I'm on. The K1 Max main board died. And so my board isn't made. Oh, that and the Elegoo new Core X5. That's the one that's like $300, right? I am seeing there's influencers, that get it, and there's never anything wrong with stuff. And then I'm seeing other people that are getting it and saying, "No, here's the issues that I have with it." And for that, because I think that's the one that's like $300. That one looks pretty damn legit. I will say that. Hi, Alex from Barb. Jeff says, I'll probably finally try a bamboo PS2 with an AMS. Woo! Not to print multicolor, but to be able to print overnight, not work. Right there. That's the big kicker. What about if you're on a roll, can you go to the bigger kilogram films, like the 5 kilogram rolls? Would that help you? Then you don't have to worry about it? I don't know. Barb says Monday it's supposed to get to 51 there in Minnesota. And Kelly says, crazy busy week. Nice to end our February this way because it was a slow start. So see, picking back up. And like with us, looking at stuff, we had a couple stores close and they did okay because they did better than expected. One has 0 sales in it. And I've tried reaching out to them. It's just the person putting it on, just, I don't know. I didn't feel confident going into it. So that one was there. We opened up 2 more this week and they're performing. So that's good. Going forward, looking at it, there's some jobs that are lined up in March. There's 2 that at this point I'm going to say we didn't get. I'll know more next week, but I'm not counting on those, and that's going to be a $5,000 to $10,000 hit. What can we do? So we just got to try and replace those, and we'll just keep pushing stuff out there for stuff. So, hey, I'm a transfer guy. You guys need transfers. Daddy needs to pay the bills. So just saying, order some stuff up. And Rena, hi, Kelly, my party girl. Ooh, was there a party that I don't know about? Well, that's probably Vegas. Rena probably did you in at Vegas, didn't she? Is that what I'm thinking? And Barb told Jeff that she has the bamboo PS1 AMS so far. It's working great. Cindy, good morning. I'm wearing sandals and drinking a Big Apple energy drink. It is nice outside till the wind comes. Mail run, Etsy update, Bows and Bunnies, Joanne Hall. That's right. Rena started crying when she found out they were closing. Right? What are you going to do now? So you just have Hobby Lobby, right? Is that Mike? I guess we have Michael's over on the other side, right? Hobby Lobby and Michael's. Is that it? Is that it? All we have local here? And hi, Cindy from Barb. So we'll get in this. I said, pretty much what we got going on here is, researching and going through stuff and talking with people yesterday. It was like, here's some things that we can work on for March and see what it is. Because, March, I think March can be a gold mine of the season or a month. And the reason I say gold mine, it's St. Patrick's Day, pot of gold. You see how I do that? So we know St. Patrick's Day, everybody wants to wear green to avoid getting pinched. So, start now. I know it's February, but we should have already started on this. For your St. Patrick's goods, your T-shirts, your hoodies, fun accessories, anything you have, start now because that's there. And, March Madness is going to start off this month. So if there is a way to tie anything into March Madness, Sales Madness, whatever you can do for that, it's a good way to get into it. A lot of spring breaks are happening. So if there's a way to work in family vacations, cruise trips, team trips, resort getaways, if there's anything that you can do for those matching shirts, those vacation shirts, think about that. March is Women's History Month, right? So if I'm almost positive, not a woman, so but you'll tell me if it is. But I believe it's Women's History Month, so we can use that for those um, empowering and inspirational designs for shirts. Those are things. If maybe support some local women-owned businesses and say, hey, we can put a merch store together for you to do some fundraising. Is there a cause that you want to go to? Let's create something and work on that. And Easter's late this year, right? So it's in April. It's late. So if we can, Cindy's already working on bunnies. Cindy's already doing stuff with that. So start prepping for Easter. The big thing that we're going to have with this is we want to have those natural conversation starters on things. But so the key is to create that content that really makes them want to buy. So, 5 ways we can do this. Let's start planning promotions around events that they already care about. Like we said, we know St. Patrick's Day is coming up. So we're going to create some lucky shirts, right? We're going to create a collection of St. Patrick's Day shirts, pick out 10 designs or so, do up a store, do up mock-ups, do whatever, and put it in there. That's the market must have, new season specials must have March 17th. So that way you can do that for it. Maybe start running polls. March Madness is all about brackets, right? We've got our brackets here. So I believe our local ice cream place will do a March Madness tournament, and it's all their flavors of ice cream, and they pin it, and then that's the winner. So maybe you can do something with that. Let's do designs. Let's do items. Let's do whatever. Let's create that thing. And it doesn't have to be 64. It can be 32 or 16 or even 8. But let's see, this or that, and let's break down the bracket and give it here for it so that we can see there, this month, maybe, as soon as the brackets and things come out or leading up to it, ask who's your team, who do you have this year? Just those engagement boosts, boost of just being able to talk to things that they're already talking about. The other thing, because we know we have certain days on stuff, is getting in there to that urgency to really get people to act fast. As we do stuff for like St. Patrick's Day, have those use those set days for countdowns to work. So last chance to get your St. Patrick's Day tea. Only 10 spots left for spiritware stores this month. Maybe do some bundles. Get a matching tumbler and shirt for one low price. So if that's something, if you're retail ready on it and those are things that you're pushing, here's something you can do. Let's set up a flash sale for this weekend, right? We're going into March. Let's kick it off. And, here's a t-shirt hoodie option, a tumbler hat option. Let's create a bundle and let's tie it into March and let's pick something and let's run a 48-hour flash sale. Don't buy anything today, apparently. I saw that like all over the place. I'm like, what the hell? Small business, yo. And they're like, hey, buy from big business. I don't understand how that's playing out because you're not going to buy today. You're going to buy tomorrow. So it really does no good. It's like the gas things. Nothing's changed. And the definition of a small business is what, under 50 million. So as long as they're doing under 50 million in sales, they're a small business. And really, who's it hurting? It's not hurting the government. It's hurting the people that own the businesses and the people that work for them because then they close. So these things are always weird to me. I don't understand. I don't think they work. But we're going to get off the political thing because that'll fire too many people up. It's too early, Todd. Too early to fire people up on a Friday morning. All right. The other thing we can do is, thank you. Somebody just placed a sale. I appreciate that. When you do these things, make them, fun and interactive. You don't want to just be selling. You want to get people engaged. So, you can do things like polls and quizzes, that user-generated content, maybe some giveaways for it. So as you go through it, like a poll, do you believe in Luck of the Irish? Yes or no. There's the little shamrock things with it. Ask customers to post pictures of their gear. Show us your best stuff. Show us the best thing that we've done for you. So, hey, I didn't know we did that. Like we've got, I've been printing out, it's got quite a bit more to do of St. Patrick's Day temporary tattoos that are going out to people because they're selling them to bars. They've already got the bar where they're doing the merch for it. Every bar is going to do something on the 15th, for St. Patrick's Day. And all right, cool. So they can give out the temporary tattoos. There's that. So that's something to think about too. Real simple and easy to do. And then giveaways, they go hand in, they go up and down. Are they going to work? Are you going to whatever? But you can do them, so maybe it's St. Patrick's Day post. It's tough because you're not supposed to do the like and subscribe and share and all that to be entered to win, but maybe you give it a go and see what happens. Now this one could be an iffy one for you, because I know it hurts a lot of people. I know it hurts a lot of people, but go live. Ooh, show your products, because selling live is huge right now, and it definitely builds trust with your audience. We do this live, 3 times a week. People can find us. They can do whatever it is. They can put a name to the face with it. I'm just going to buy some TikTok followers so I can go live on TikTok and start doing these on TikTok as well at the same time. So we'll see how that rolls out, because, hey, anywhere that we can put stuff in. So maybe this month you host a, excuse me, a March Madness live shopping event. So we're going to showcase the best products, the things that we really want to push off this month for it. Maybe a behind the scenes video of Get Ready With Me. Show your process of how you design, how you press stuff, how you pack orders. Because even like today, I'm going to spend part of the day doing design work in there. I just might go live back here and probably on Facebook. I'll probably go live on Facebook and just chat with people. And as I'm working, as I'm not sure if I can share screens and that in there, but hey, if people join us, they join us. The place to be for live is definitely going to be TikTok, so that's why I need to get over there. And as always, feature customer testimonials. If Tim is in here, Tim is amazing for getting customer testimonials on his tint side of things. He's got a boatload of them, and he constantly does great at it. So congrats to Tim for that. But use those. If you go live, hey, ask somebody to come there. Hey, how's your car doing? What do you think of this? How, have you noticed it look better, feel cooler, whatever it was that you sold them on how they did it? When it comes with it, let's bring it live. You're pushing team stores. See if you can set up a live with somebody that you've worked with and to be able to show, hey, here's a real person. Here's real money that we did for it. And then the last one what we got there is create bundles and upsells for highest ticket sales, right? That's what we want. So if we can bundle things, when we can upsell somebody, do it into a bundle, that makes it easier for them to buy more. So, like say your hoodie is $35 and your t-shirt's $25, so together $50. But you buy this hoodie and this t-shirt, it becomes $40. So higher ticket on it, right? We're able to get there. Or what is that? 30? No, that was 60. Whatever your pricing is, bundle it all together. Maybe throw a tumbler in there. Here's the beach bundle pack. Here is here's a tote. Here is a tumbler. Here is a beach towel. What are things that we can have with that? Maybe for March Madness, do some kind of like mystery deal, right? Let them pick their prize, but they'll surprise them with the design. Here, you can do this, but we're going to send that out for it. So, look at your product lineups and see if you can create at least one bundle that makes sense to something that ties into March for it. So wrapping it all up, trying to do these with that is tying your products to seasonal events that people already know and care about. So like I said, we've got March Madness this month, we've got St. Patrick's Day, we've got spring break starting up, prepping for Easter. We're using that urgency and scarcity because time to buy is now, because once this is done, it's done. You can't get it again. Keep your social media engaging and fun. Something that I was listening to last night where they've seen a lot of drop off in small business is that people they have their business stuff on Facebook. Cool. That's what they did. And they also have their personal stuff on Facebook, and it's not locked down, and they can go in there and see, okay, I'm working with this. And so they're doing a little research, and they're like, God, do I really want to work with this person? All they post about is negative stuff about this. They're totally against whatever's happening in the government now. They're totally against whatever's happening in sports right now. They're totally against something. And they're like, I really don't know if I want to work with that person. So if you are someone that feels that you need to vent off on everything, maybe lock your stuff down so they can't see, because it was probably 7 or 8 ones that are like, there's no way in hell I'd buy from these people because of what they're posting and what they're showing. And I was like, yeah, I can 100% see that. So like I said, that anybody that knows me, prior 5 years, there was a ton of F-bombs on my page, like a lot. And I realized that as I wanted to grow my social media presence, as I wanted to work with other businesses, as I wanted to not become an influencer by any means, but as I wanted to just work with other partners on stuff, mostly to get free stuff, to be honest with you. And I'll make content, real content about it, because it was stuff that we use. I'm not going to promote something that I don't like, love, that I don't use in the business. I'm just not throwing links at you. But when they would go in and look, and they're like, I don't know, because you don't fit our brand because of your view on this. Granted, we don't need to have the same views on stuff because this is such a polarizing topic. You have your view on it. That kind of means we're associated with it, and we don't want to be. So mine was F-bombs that I really had to get rid of, and I've really scaled back to what. So keep your social media engaging and fun. Go live. It's tough. There's plenty of platforms out here, and I see comments, and we're going to talk about those in a second, because I do want to learn more about that, because that's where I'm seeing more stuff at that. But there's so many people selling live on TikTok every day. It's like its own little QVC channel. There's a couple gals that I watch that I don't even think they're trying to think. I'm not even sure where they're from, because they have accents on it, and so I'm not sure. But it's legit QVC. They've got stuff in, they bring it in, they go back. They bring it in and they go back, and they'll do it for half an hour, and it's just boom, boom, boom. So for selling sunglasses, let's talk about sunglasses. Go live. Here's why you want these ones. Here's what this one does. Here's this. Here's that. I'm going to sell you on Plod. Everybody go buy Plod. My links are in the comments. Go buy Plod, because Plod is amazing. Used it again yesterday, and I'm telling you, it is phenomenal to break stuff down. If you haven't used it, I would love to talk to you more about it and how I use it in my business, and you should go buy it as well. It's an amazing time, and that's what it is. Things that we're going to do, things that we're going to talk about. So go live, sell, go live, sell, go live, sell, go live, sell. And then offering those bundles and upsells to increase that full order value. So here's what you can do today. Go in, pick one event, and create a post for it, and schedule it right after this. Right after this. I want you to take 5 minutes when we're done here, pick out one event, create a post for it, and then schedule it. And even if it's just something as simple as who's ready for March Madness, all right? And a poll. And it can show up, it's being consistent, and it's there. I want to see that. I'm going to go through and look, and I want to see that. So, give me something that does something for content going into March today for you. And that's what I need for you to do. And I need you to make sure to go like and subscribe and share. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Let's check in with these comments and see where it is for it. There's, and he was there. And Jeff says, I looked in big rolls, but the company I get my filament from only offers 1 kilogram. That sucks. Now, Renee went to Joanne's yesterday. Alex, my big thing for March is Impressions Atlantic City. So yeah, starting resetting my year March. I'm good with that. Brian, good morning. Possibly 60 today. Everyone is finally back in the office, just in time for them to have the weekend off. Brian, good to hear everybody is fine, is feeling well. Jeff said, PS1, saw a video about the Bamboo Slicer app that while you stop printing one part of multi-print, that option probably won me over. Why I hate it now. One light goes out, they all go out. Oh, yeah, that's probably not good. It is good to hear that Brian is feeling better. Jeff says, sorry, no buy anything today is dumb. I agree. Small business needs every day we can get 100%. And so how many small business buy from large business? Find a real way to approach this. This is nothing. One day is a blip. I get over it. I feel that. Definitely need to go to Joanne's today. Yeah. Corey is finding reasons to go check it out a lot lately. She's knocking out the blankets. I tell her, I'm like, you just need to. She's making them for friends, and there's a couple people, but I'm like, just put them online. Just go live, show them off, and start selling them. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes, and it's our anniversary. For those that don't know, I was smart. Our 5-year anniversary, sometime between today and tomorrow, is our 5-year anniversary. Got married on Leap Day, so we technically don't have an anniversary. It can be today, it can be tomorrow, it can be whenever. The reason we did that, Corey and I have no clue when we first started dating. We didn't have like a traditional first date of things. It was just kind of friends hanging out, and then one thing led to another, and hello, now here we are, 15 years later together. But since we didn't really have a date, we kind of always celebrated around St. Patrick's Day, because I think that was the first time that we actually went out as a couple to a group of friends. And they're like, oh, okay, finally a real thing. So that's St. Patrick's Day has kind of always been close to us. And so when we were looking at getting married, and I said, we really don't have an anniversary date. We never really celebrated one. St. Patrick's Day we kind of used as that. I said, what about Leap Day? Sure. So every 4 years we'll go on a trip. This works out great. And so, yeah, happy anniversary year. Year 5 with it. Rena, I'm shopping Joann's online. Oh, yeah, you can still do that. I just came off of Whatnot with Gary Vee. I'm hearing a lot on Whatnot. And even I think yesterday, because I get a lot of his stuff, what do you say? You had like 43 people on there. And so when you have somebody that has the following that he's doing and has that, when you look at his official channel and you look at the numbers on it, some of them aren't great. They're not all bangers. They might only be 200 views, 300 views, 1,000 views, 4,000 views. So they're not all viral hits. So just get out there and do it. There's no reason not to, which I believe his book is on our list for, let me look at our book list, because we have our book list. The book this month was kind of, well, we can talk about, I wasn't 100% sold on that book. That felt like a good, quick listen. Too much music in the background for listening for me. I wasn't 100% in it. I don't even know if I took any. It took a lot. It was a quick listen, and I tried it a couple times, and I don't know. I don't know. So, hey, they can't all be bangers, but we learned that that's probably not going to be a banger on it. So if you listened, read it, let me know what you think about it. In March, we have Building Your Story Brand, right? 2.0. Do I have that one right here? Or is that the one that I'm waiting for? Oh, because I'm waiting for it because it's coming out March. So Building Your Story Brand this is the first version of it. 2.0 comes out. I think it's out right now, so you can go get it. I will put the link into it. If you confuse yourself, you'll lose. The action is simply simplify your brand message. Ask a friend or fellow maker if they understand it easy. So I'm going to copy that, because this month in March, we've got Story Brand 2.0, and then we've got Profit First in April, Radical Confidence in May, Atomic Habits in June, Buy Back Your Time in July, The Courage to Be Disliked in August, Day Trading Attention, Gary Vee on September, Craft a Life You Love on October, The Compound Effect in November, and The Slight Edge in December. So those are all the books that are coming up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put this link down here so you can get next month's stuff if you're interested in that, and you can have that. And then we'll get there. Tim, ooh, that did not like that, did it? It did not like that. It froze up for there. Tim, morning all. Just getting back from breakfast with the wife. 45 on the way to 55. Pink Monster. Very nice. What about March content calendar? I have a March content calendar. I have a yearly one that was there. It was supposed to be ready by March 1st. I will put the March one out there as I'm still refining it. If you're in our mentorship community, that'll get posted today. So I'll get that posted today for the March content calendar, because what I did was I kind of gave it a generalized thing, and then I went into it there more, and then I asked it to duplicate it, make it for there, and it just wasn't giving me the stuff I wanted. So I need to go in and do it so I can give it an example of that. A high tip from Barb, and Tim said, yes, I had a guy yesterday wanted to get him on camera, but he was like, I'm not the guy, but loved everything about me, even drove 5 hours to come see me. And where did he find you, Tim? Was it through reviews or was it through TikTok? And Rena says, love Gary Vee. He can fire you up. Yeah. Gary Vee was from 24 to 34, 7 days a week, working at the wine store and building that and going from there. And the grind and the hustle, and it's not going to be bangers, and you're going to be broke, and you're going to push through it, and things happen. He said there's a lot. I put on a pretty damn good front, I would say. And not saying fake by any means. Jesus Christ, don't take that the way it is. But I've had a lot happen in the last year, and I try and we'll just get rid of that. Just put that over there. Don't think about it. Just put it over there. We're like a guy. There's no emotional, there's nothing. But every once in a while, it does creep out. I have anxiety. I get depression. I get antsy. Sometimes I don't think that I'm good enough, that business is good enough, that I'm a great husband, a great friend, a great father. I have all this stuff. I mean, a 0-day sale sucks. Even if a penny sale, it would make me feel better. But and that's where I start looking at things and doing things and like, what am I doing wrong? And it's not that. There's just the ebbs and flow of life. And, a lot has happened in this last year, and I try not to project that out there. Keep it in here. Let's be positive. Let's go with this, because the better I can do that, and I think the better that I can be. So, is there with it. The beach bundle does quite well in our tourist area. Good to know, Barb. See, there's that. Barb says, I've been thinking about a golf bundle and ATV riding bundle. Absolutely, because both, like I see on both of those, the like little 6-pack coolers, I see, hats. I can see glasses. I can see towels. I can see a lot with both of those. Barb, love the bundles. Janessa, hey. Barb, those sound like great ideas. Hey, Janessa. Uh, Jeff said it's hard to put work into TikTok when we still don't even know if it'll be around next month. I know, and that's why I didn't do it towards when it said. I'm like, I'm not going to do it. And with this, that's kind of the same boat I'm into, Jeff. It's hard to do when you don't know if it's going to be there. As they've always said in retail, we don't talk about politics, religions, or sports. There's another one, abortion. So politics, religion, abortion, keep those off of your social media page if it's public and anybody can just go look at it, because Judge Stir will judge you. Doesn't matter. You either see it their way or you're wrong. There is way too many people in the world like that, where it's their way or no way on both sides, not singling out one set. There's way too many across that. Sports can be fun as long as you don't run into a crazy Raiders fan or crazy Eagles fans. That is a content alert. Do not talk shit about Eagles fans or about Raiders fans, because they will eat you up and they will send like horse heads to your house. So stay away from those two. Everybody else, they don't take it as serious. But yes, stay away from stuff. Alex says, anyone else going to impressions in Atlantic City? I am not. In fact, Dax Chicago, Jim changing the date around really threw stuff off. We will not be at Dax Chicago Friday early morning. Why, you ask? That's our kid's last day of school. That's Hattie's last day of elementary school. Corey said we are not missing that, and I agree. And typically we will take them out to lunch afterwards. And so it was like, if they get out this time, we can go and eat lunch. We can go down the road. We're going to get there probably 3:00 or so. So last hour or two of the show on Friday. So we'll be in there in time to hang out, but we're not going to be there all day. And Barb said, Renee, also a fishing bundle that would go good with summer fishing tournaments and kids fishing events. Great ideas, Barb. Brian says, I'm done with Facebook today. Brian, just go order transfers. Just get online, go do that. Everything will be fine. That's what I take from you. Yeah. Oh, shit. Happy anniversary. I know. 5 years, right? Does that mean we're together forever now? We've been together 15. So I think that's how long we've been together. 15, 16, I don't know. Somewhere 17, I don't know. Alex, they met on St. Patrick's Day. So, of course, you don't know. No, we met. Anybody that doesn't know Corey and I's story, we dated in high school. So we dated in high school, and it was actually two girls. I didn't date either. I didn't know them both at the time. I did. They both wanted me. I was just that good in high school. They both wanted me. And at the end of the day, I just couldn't do it to both of them. I couldn't break both their hearts. Or I couldn't break one's heart, not the other. So I'd let them down easy. That's just grew apart. Fun fact, the first Christmas that we were dating, do you remember in the malls that you had the Photoshop opportunities where you could go in with the green screen and they could put you with people? Yeah, so we were at the mall because back in the 90s, we still hung out at malls, and that's what kids did. We went there, and one of the things was I took a picture with Cindy Crawford. Corey went back, got it, and made me a keychain for it. So, yeah, yeah, we grew apart. We fell back in touch years later. That's when I was going through my divorce issues, my marriage. She was going through it too. We just hit it off. We're friends and that, and then just one thing led to another. Here we are. So that's what we got. Tim says, the one I hit about 500 in there. I'm in there for the giveaways, but I love listening to him. Gary Vee, man. Yeah, and you either love him or hate him. That's how it goes. And Barb said, the book is on Audible. I downloaded the book 2.0 with my credit. I do have the older version. Me too. See, I've got it. Believe he just found me Google because he found my super ceramic film and found me on the dealer locator. There you go, Google. I tell you, Tim is the king of Google right there. That sounds like Ron Room. I know. Do I need a magnifying glass? There's already another creator that does that, and I've thought about it. I'm like, I can't do it. Great idea, Barb. With the bundles, where do you advertise those? I advertise them every weekend. Send them out to your email list, right? We got a customer list. Have you heard that Meta is creating a Reels only app? I have not, but I heard that Meta they're getting rid of your live videos after 30 days, not video that you upload, live videos. So just think about that. That's on there. But yeah, excuse me. That's what we got for today. Let's march. Let's march through the savings. Let's march on to a successful March. Let's forget February. Let's make March great again. Damn it. I know I just pissed somebody off saying that. Sorry. It's so easy just to make whatever great again, because it is. Make golf cart great again. Make everything great again. I just want to make sales great again. So we'll continue to push and do that for it. Is there enough change in Story Brand 2 because I read the original? I don't know. I'm going to look and see what the differences are. So we'll have to see because I've got the original here, but I've got credits, and so that's what I'll use and listen to it. So I'm not 100% sure. Barb, if you've listened to it at all, if there's any difference in it. I guess I could Google it. I could Google it and see what the differences are between the two. Alex, I contacted different groups. The information. That's how she does it. Hey, my best one is I find out that 25 years later, a girl I shared a locker with in high school was totally in love with me, and I didn't know. Alex, you gotta know. You gotta know. All right. With that, everybody have a great weekend. March starts off. Let's get those posts out there. Give me some kind of content post, folks. Give me something, and then we'll talk about it there. We can talk Monday. Maybe we can talk a little more testing on the X tool. I'm telling you, this machine that I have here is not the machine that you guys are going to get in your hands, and that's a good thing. Nothing saying bad about that. It's just, like I said, the printer's good, the dryer's good. You marry them together, they have issues. It's like, those people that never did anything before marriage, and now they get together and they're clumsily figuring their way through it. That's what's happening here. And we're getting all those issues fixed, so you guys get it in your hands. It'll be amazing. Now remember, all of our links are down below, so please make sure to use those. Affiliate links save lives. They really do. They help pay the bills for stuff. So if you're shopping anywhere today, I don't care. I'm saying it. You're shopping big, use your affiliate link, because that way somebody little like me gets like 4 cents. Like I got a commission right now on file for 88 cents, baby. So go over to JP Plus, because listen, if 100 of you do that, 88 cents times 100, $88. I can almost fill up a tank of gas with that. Really, all it does is supports the channel. It pays for the cameras. It pays for the YouTube stuff. It pays for the Zoom. It pays for the StreamYard. So that's what we appreciate out of you for those. So I said, go use those affiliate links with that. And with that, you guys have an amazing day. We'll see you back here on Monday. Peace, love, press on. We will see you then.